Jungkook's eyes fluttered open, his heart pounding before he was even fully awake. The first thing he did was grab his phone from the nightstand, unlocking it in one swift motion. His fingers hovered over the screen, hoping no praying that there would be a missed call or at least a message from you. But the screen was blank, no text, no calls, nothing. His jaw clenched as he quickly dialed your number again. He held his breath as the call rang for a brief moment, only for the same robotic voice to echo in his ears. The number you are trying to reach is currently switched off. Jungkook shot up from his bed, his chest tightening. He ran a hand through his messy hair, trying to keep himself from jumping to the worst conclusion. Maybe you just forgot to charge your phone. Maybe you were still sleeping. Maybe, no, this wasn't like you. Without wasting another second, he rushed to the bathroom, splashing cold water on his face before quickly freshening up. His mind was spiraling. He didn't even bother fixing his disheveled hair. His only focus was you. Grabbing his car key and phone, he stormed out of his room. As he descended the stairs, his mother looked up from the dining table. Jungkook at least have breakfast before, but Jungkook didn't even spare her a glance. He just walked straight past her and out the door. The moment he sat in his car, he gripped the steering wheel tightly, his knuckles turning white. His foot pressed hard against the accelerator as he sped toward your apartment, his mind racing faster than his car. Please be there, please be there, he muttered under his breath repeatedly. At your apartment, Jungkook pulled up in front of your building, parking his car in a rush. He didn't even bother locking it before sprinting inside. Reaching your door, he pressed the doorbell once, twice, then again more aggressively. No answer. His patience snapped. He pulled out the spare key you had once given him, fumbling slightly before showing under the lock and twisting it open. The door swung open and Jungkook rushed inside, his voice frantic. The door swung open and Jungkook rushed inside, his voice frantic. Ryan, silence. His heart pounded as he moved through the apartment, checking the living room, the kitchen, even the bathroom. But there was no sign of you. Ryan, where the hell are you? His voice echoed through the empty space. Finally, he rushed into your bedroom. His breathing was erratic as he yanked open the bathroom door, empty. Jungkook's hand clenched into fist, his vision blurred for a second, and he collapsed into your bed, his elbows resting on his knees as he ran both hands down his face in frustration. His gaze flickered to your closet. A sudden dread filled his chest. Slowly, he got up and walked towards it. He pulled the doors open, his breath caught in his throat, empty. Your clothes were gone. Jungkook stumbled back a step, his pulse roaring in his ears. His world tilted on its axis as the worst possible thought crashed into him. She left me. His breathing turned ragged as he shook his head violently. No, no, she can't. She wouldn't. His hands trembled as he clutched the door frames of your closet. His eyes darted around the room, desperate for some sign that this wasn't real, that you hadn't just left. She can't do this to me, he whispered, his voice breaking. She wouldn't leave me, not without saying anything. But the silence of the apartment mocked him. No, no, no. Jungkook chanted like a madman, shaking his head, refusing to accept the reality in front of him. Then suddenly something clicked in his mind. University. His eyes widened. It was your university time. You had to be there. With newfound desperation, he turned on his heels and sprinted out of the apartment. His hand fumbled with his keys as he got into his car, his movement shaky as he started the engine and sped off. His hands gripped the steering wheel so tightly his knuckles turned white. His entire body trembled with panic and anger. You can't do this to me, he muttered under his breath, his eyes dark with determination. You can't leave me without saying anything. He pressed down harder on the accelerator. He was going to find you, and when he did, you better have a damn good explanation. Jungkook's car screeched to halt outside the University gates, his tires skidding slightly on the gravel. He threw the door open, slamming it shut behind him before rushing inside. His heart was pounding in his chest every second that passed without finding you eating away at his composure. He checked every hallway, every classroom, but there was no sign of you. His frustration was mounting and he could feel his patience snapping. He stormed towards Leah's usual hangout spot, hoping she might know where you went, but to his dismay, you weren't there either. "Where the hell are you?" he muttered under his breath, gripping his phone tightly in his hand. There was only one place left to go, the principal's office. Jungkook stood in front of the principal's desk, his posture tense, his voice cold and unyielding. The principal, a middle-aged man with a balding head and glasses poised on the end of his nose, sat behind the desk looking more than a little uncomfortable under Jungkook's intense gaze. "I need Leah's address," Jungkook demanded, his tone firm, not leaving any room for negotiation. The principal shifted in his chair, adjusting his glasses. "I'm afraid I can't give out personal information to anyone, Mr. John. It's against the university's policy. It's confidential." Jungkook's eyes narrowed as he leaned in closer, his voice dropping to a dangerous whisper. "I'm not asking for your opinion. I need Leah's address, and I need it now." Jungkook's eyes narrowed as he leaned in closer, his voice dropping to a dangerous whisper. The principal cleared his throat nervously, shifting in his seat again. "I'm sorry, Mr. Jung, I truly can't." Without more warning, Jungkook's hand shot out, and before the principal could react, Jungkook placed his gun on the desk right in front of him, the cold metal gleaming in the harsh office light. The principal froze, his eyes widening as he stared at the gun. His palms immediately began to sweat. "Wait a minute." Jungkook's voice was low and chilling as he leaned even closer. "If you don't give me Leah's address right now, I will shoot you and bury you somewhere no one will find you. You understand?" The principal's face paled. His hand trembled as he wiped his brow with a handkerchief, his body stiff with fear. "Please, Mr. John, you don't want to do this. I can't break the rules. I'll get in trouble." Jungkook smiled darkly, his expression one of cold amusement. "You are already in trouble, old man. You just don't know it yet." There was a tense silence, the only sound the heavy breathing of the principal. After what looked like an eternity, the principal finally gave in. He opened a drawer in his desk, leafing through several files with shaking hands. His eyes darted back to Jungkook, then down to the papers as he found what he was looking for. "Here," the principal said, handing over a piece of paper with Leah's address written on it. "But please, Mr. John, don't do anything rash." Jungkook grabbed the paper from the principal's hand and satisfied smoke crossing his lips. He stood up, stuffing the paper into his pocket without another word. "You should have known better than to test me," Jungkook said coldly, turning on his heel. "Now stay out of my way." The principal watched him leave, his heart still pounding in his chest as Jungkook walked out of the office without looking back.